Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host Sellssi. If you have a happy Friday, the weekend is upon us and it's time to bring the load down. Today we're going to talk about the Nigerian Super Falcons making history in the World Cup currently ongoing in Australia. They beat the co-host Australia yesterday 3-2, and we're going to focus on one player who is a scientist doubling as a football player. She spoke about how she balances the two acts, and we'll hear what she had to say. We're also going to talk about the Super Falcons team who have not been paid their bonuses. Ian Wright, one of the Arsenal legends, has called for the NFF to get that done. These girls are doing amazingly well and they deserve it. Pay them, he said. And Kudus Mohammed latest, Brighton's master plan to use Caicedo funds to buy Kudus from Chelsea. We'll see what that has to do here. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll first start off from the camp of the Nigerian Super Falcons, who are yesterday got all 3 points, pole position to qualify for the knockout phases for the third time in their 9th World Cup participation. One player caught the eye and was interviewed by FIFA TV. Her name is Alozie. She holds a bachelor's degree in molecular biology from Yale University. She serves as a microbiologist at Texas Children's Hospital. Interesting. She's also a footballer who plays for Houston Dash in the National Soccer Women's League in the United States and the Nigerian Super Falcons national team. Juggling the two strenuous careers comes with a packed daily schedule, and one can only imagine what a day for her looks like. I'll probably be done with training around PM, she explained to FIFA TV. I'll head straight to the Children's Hospital, get around 1:30 PM probably, have our team meetings, and then just go about my day until 5 PM. All along, Alozie's unending love for football and her passion for being in the lab finding cure for acute leukemia and children's cancer has been her drive. It's crazy to think about it, she explained. It's not necessarily a field that I thought I was going to find myself in, but it's so amazing to be able to have an impact on children's lives. Childhood cancer isn't something that's researched that much. Being able to be part of the team, be part of that research is just such a blessing. I've been playing soccer since I was 4, something like that, and being Nigerian, soccer or football is really just in our blood. But I just have this fascination with medicine, and I know it's a career path that I would love to be in when I can't run on the field anymore. Undoubtedly, balancing the two comes with great challenges. However, Alozie is optimistic about seeing through both at the end. I think as at first it was definitely a little difficult to balance the two, she admitted, but honestly, just growing up being an athlete, we learn to balance pretty young in life. It was kind of easy after a while. In the next few years, I'm not really sure. The role isn't something you are in for a long time, but I just know that I want to be in medicine and continue that career once I'm done with soccer career. Holding a degree in medicine has earned her an unofficial doctorate title from her teammate who turns to her for services. I feel like anytime something happens, if there's a little injury, if someone gets knocked, if their stomach hurts, they come to me, she laughed. I'm like, guys, I'm not a doctor. I actually don't know what's going on internally with you. Although she does not hold the title yet, the Houston Dash forward plans to become a doctor in the next few years. I'm definitely going to play soccer until I literally cannot run anymore. I know medical school will always be there, and it will definitely be there when my bones are brittle, she grinned. Hopefully in a few years they can actually call me Dr. Alozie, but now I just need to be Michelle. Quite an interesting interview there. Medical doubling as a football player for the Nigerian Super Falcons team, who are looking to blaze through the Women's World Cup this year. They have done so on course to qualify into the knockout phases. We wish them all the very best. And talking about them, Ian Wright has said that they should be paid their bonuses by the NFF. Wright, in a post on Twitter, said, "Pay them, NFF," after the Super Falcons astonishingly beat co-host Australia 3-2. A report by the Daily Mail suggested that the Super Falcons are yet to receive FIFA's £15,760 paid to the association to be disbursed to the players for participation in the group phases of the tournament. In addition, the players are said to be owed other bonuses from the qualification for the tournament. The Super Falcons threatened to boycott their opening game against Canada, but head coach Randy Waldrum intervened for the team to honor the game, which ended goalless 0-0 with Olympic champions Canada. Prior to the game, Waldrum lamented the lack of support from the NFF during their preparations, including the NFF cancelling their team's camping. "I know we are not prepared the way we need to be. I've been very frustrated with the federation and the lack of support." Hopefully, with this call out by Ian Wright on social media, they do the right thing. The girls are determined to do well for their national team. The least that can be done is to give them the financial support which they are entitled to. I don't know why this has to be another long conversation we need to have when it's straightforward. Pay them what they deserve. They are doing amazingly well. The least you can do is give them what they deserve. And that is it. Brighton and Hove Albion are looking to play some 4D chess. Yes, and I'm talking about the transfer of Kudus Mohammed. You remember Chelsea are in pole position. They've made an inquiry. Reports are indicating that Ajax is looking for a competent replacement before they let any player go. But Brighton have a master plan to get the Ghanaian, and it involves using money Chelsea paid for Caicedo, who they inquired about yesterday, to buy Kudus from them. The Premier League side Brighton are interested in signing Ghanaian midfielder Kudus Mohammed from Dutch side Ajax. Kudus has been linked with a move to the Premier League with the likes of Arsenal, Manchester United and Chelsea, along with Brighton all expressing interest. Ajax is hoping to trading their talented Ghanaian midfielder for £40 million after Kudus rejected an extension of his contract. With players like Alexis McAllister leaving the Seagulls and Moses Caicedo on the verge of joining Chelsea, Brighton are in the market to get a replacement for their midfield department. However, Brighton's quest to buy Kudus depends on if they can sell the Ecuadorian player to Chelsea. Brighton has £100 million price tag on Caicedo. Interesting, with a plan to use part of the money to pay off Ajax for Kudus, who is valued at £40 million. Chelsea, who have also offloaded some of their players in the summer transfer window, are determined to bring in new players, with a 21-year-old Caicedo looking like the solution to Chelsea's midfield hole. According to Fabrizio, Chelsea have made an offer within the last 24 hours. Chelsea made a €93 million offer, and that has been rejected, but still negotiations are ongoing. Brighton, however, are wanting to use that money to take Kudus Mohammed from Ajax. It will be quite interesting if a player in which Chelsea wanted to buy is stolen from them using the monies they used to acquire a player from that same team. It will be interesting to see how things unfold. We'll see how things unfold. Brighton will now have to face Chelsea, who are also bent on signing the Ghana international. Interesting how things will unfold there. We'll be keeping close tabs on it and updating you accordingly. So that has been it for today. The Nigerian Super Falcons scientist and microbiologist who is doubling as a football player at the Women's World Cup. We did a bit of profile here in her interview with FIFA TV. Also spoke to you about the lack of payments of the bonuses owed the Nigerian Super Falcons team. Ian Wright has called for the right thing to be done, and Brighton's plan to use funds from Chelsea's sale of Caicedo to buy Kudus from the Blues, who are also interested in him. we'll see how that story unfolds. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend.